No, fair enough.
Should have that before the end of the year. Doesn't it? I mean, there's not much in it.
No.
I mean, the only thing I liked about it is going to be the new conveyor belts.
Yes. The fact that they'll snap to the wall or the.
No, I'm not bothered about that. Because I mean, you
The
can
roof.
do that anyway. But it's the fact the roof will be is more what I'm thinking. Because especially with the type of builds I do, that'll be ideal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That bit of wall's missing. Yeah. So I've just been a bit just on a few bits.
So take it this is working towards something.
Well said. Well done. Well done, Chris. The most profound statement of the night, stating the bloody obvious.
So this won't make a reference to
what this
anybody,
is.
It's a bit like Captain Obvious on the hotel.com advert.
Yeah. What this is I'm having to move the modular frame plant over here.
Alright, so the one from main base is going to
Because the problem is that because the one thing you need to Mark 3 is need steel to make heavy frames.
Yep.
And considering we've got there's more chance of us making steel over here than there is over the other side. So what we can do is we'll be able to convert, and also the fact we need to completely redo that other one now because of Mark II miners and things and faster belts.
Yeah.
So what I thought is start moving bits over here. So upstairs you've got, actually you can get up there a lot easier now because we now got my favourite toy, the jetpack.
That's a wall.
So I mean this is just off two
Yeah.
mines. So I've got 14. Christ. Smelters.
Yeah.
And at the moment, of course, they're kind of sitting on overload. I've got that's 14. So the bit down there now is I've just done is 14 machines just for rods. So all that is doing is making rods. And then I need to put the next line of stuff. Oh, could I expand that one? Hang on a minute. 30 per minute? Is it? Because I'm trying to think how's the easiest way of doing this. Because I've still got to put another 9 constructors in before I even start.
Yeah.
Actually, no, sorry, I've still got another 18 constructors and 16 assemblers to build. Oof. 9 constructors.
Nope.
So what are you going to do?
I'm thinking, obviously, ripping out back at main base. I
mean, we can't rip anything out over there until this is up and running.
Well, it's only the modular frame. But we've got a whole crate full of modular frames, I think, at the minute. Trying to think now. Do you want me to... As stupid as this doesn't sound. Do you want me to handcraft the computers? Yes, it'll take me a while, but...
Well, we need computers and we need frames for, of course, the
monorail technology.
yeah.
Well, I can do that if you want. Gives me something to do.
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna actually may change. So I'm just changing my mind on what belts I was using for something.
Right. Well, I might as well actually go and get the steel and the steel beams and the pipes and take them back. We'll do that.
Take if you right, if you can take an excess supply of pipes back.
Yep.
And put them in the. I'm trying to remember the name of the part. Oh, well, my brain's so focused on doing this, I've forgotten the name of the part, and I'll tell you in a second. There's a tank there. You might need to put some wire in it as well to make. Where the hell are they? Stators.
Okay.
Because the stators then, of course, then make motors.
Okay.
And we'll need lots of motors for the when we get trains.
Yeah.
Right. So you're a plate factory.
That reminds me, I need to go and visit the craft bench quickly.
So this
Ooh, I like
will
that.
generate. Hmm.
I like the archway with the lights.
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen that bit, have you?
No. I just noticed it now. I like that.
I might come down and show people what you're talking about. Right. So it's part of the building. I thought, well, I thought for the train line it'd be quite interesting to have it go through that way.
Yeah.
The factory is going to carry on down as well. I am going to put more layers below, so this will kind of like pass through mid-level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how I'm going to get the train onto this line, considering there's a building in the way. I will probably move the whole kind of quartz factory into here as well.
Yeah. I just
thought it was something a bit different. I mean,
just realised one thing as well.
What?
The space elevator casts a shadow on my on that power plant roof. Never ever noticed that before.
Yeah, will do, because the sun moves.
I know, but I never ever noticed it. Oh, that's so much easier to get over here now. Jump off the roof and jetpack over to get the bits.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons when I started doing this, I didn't have the jetpack. It's one of the reasons I went like, sod this, I'm going to get the jetpack.
Yeah.
Right, we need...
Right, so if I take that as an excess.
Oh, space that gives me plenty. Right, I now need mergers.
And now I go...
So I've got to wire all of this as well.
Yeah. You could always put it to the roof.
What, you mean like I did with the bit upstairs?
Yeah.
The problem with the bit to the roof, is, and it sounds straightforward, but it isn't. Because the problem you've got is, the connection point is, or the Mark II connection point is 7.
Yeah.
So you need an in. So you need an in for a wire, and you need an out for a wire.
Yeah.
But the problem is though, most of the machines are in multiples of 2.
Yeah. So I need a lot of wire, but that's... Oh no, do I need for them other frames?
You're going to be bringing out that. If
Where
all
are
these
they?
are running at full power, that's 180 per minute. So mark 3 belts will do.
And
Why is that got a bit missing?
okay, I'll have to come.
Why is that got a bit missing?
No, well, if I do this planning good. So I need encased industrial beams. I also need
Pen and paper.
a lot of screws,
Yeah, well, the thing is with it, right, so you got to think about it.
a lot of
If we're going to
plastic.
take away the the frame factory from there,
Yeah.
we can convert, and you think about it, eventually, I mean, I think what we'll do is if we turn that into like some rod, plates and screws factory, right, that's all it'll make. We'll literally maximize, we'll basically put, because I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, I think it's an iron node underneath that rock as well. I think there's 6 iron nodes over there, immediate. You could basically say, right, if we max 2 each out to each one,
Yeah.
or basically you'd actually say 4 to rods and then half of those screws, and then when we put the train station there, we'll have them load straight into the train station and bring it over here, because they'll go to the storage unit, and then of course we can then tap off the storage. Well, it'll work when I see it, because that's one of the things I want to start work on fairly soon.
Yeah.
That's kind of probably what I'll work on after I've done this kind of building. Also, because we'll need the train line for it, because I'm not going to be running around bringing parts. I want them all brought to me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, we now need the first 6 assemblers. I'm actually probably going to have to come over there and get some supplies soon anyway. I'm about to probably run out of heavy the stuff I'm making.
Right. Let's
1, 2,
go and
3, 4, 5. One more.
go and shove you in there. Shove as much as I can of you in my vehicle. And now
This is ridiculous.
where's my power?
I don't know how many we've got doing it before, but they definitely haven't got this many machines.
We only had one, two. We only had either one or two. We had a couple.
Right, so need splitters. Chris, I'm shooting you a message to my recovery's board. Okay. It's a message for you.
Yeah, no problem. Not a problem, Vicky. Right, I need to go get some plastic to take back with me. Because of course the screws are all the way over there, so... plastic. I'm just had to nip down and get some plastic. We must be full up on the fuel down here, are we?
Yeah, basically we had an awful lot of points.
Yeah.
If you have a look in if you have a look in what you can build, you'll see there's a ton more stuff.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah. None of us had been on anyways, so it's just been.
Yeah, but it's because of the fuel.
Yeah.
So you think about it, once it's filled up, instead of it actually just sitting there doing nothing, we actually have it. We actually have it still turning it into stuff.
Yeah. And that's about to change, isn't it? In update. That's going to change in update 7.
What?
Well, you know the data capsules that you can make. You're going to be able to put them through the awesome sync as well.
Right, but we wouldn't even be at that point yet.
No, I know. I'm just saying that that's something that they've also looking at changing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. I just don't see the need for it.
Well, they said it was alongside.
Yeah, but what's the need of it?
Well, there isn't.
I agree. I watched somebody else's video on it that if it was for some other stuff, then fair enough. But to create tokens for what we can already unlock with the way things are done, if you do it right, is the sensible thing. You don't need any of those bits when you're starting out.
No. Oh no,
so
I get
that's why I'm not. Oh, if I forgot a section, please tell me I have not. I have. You diphead, Leon.
What?
Oh, I've just set up all these constructors, all these assemblers.
And
I haven't even done the final construction line yet.
Okay.
I have another 9 constructors to set up first.
Oof. But we're not going to be getting out special Fixmas this year. It's just going to run the old event.
Yeah.
I don't.
The thing is, it is.
I didn't even get involved with Fixmas last year.
Fixmas is. The problem is with Fixmas is one. It doesn't really. I mean, you don't get anything long term from it, apart from if you save up all the fireworks and all that you make. Apart from that, it doesn't really do anything for you. Oh, no. I really want this in here. Okay, how am I going to do this? Actually, no, that works. No, I've got an idea. I know I can get around it. So I was just trying to think of solutions.
Did I just... Yeah, I picked the pipes. Okay. I didn't get ink.
It's alright making the rods and the plates, but guess what else I need to make? Grows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you're coming over for supplies, could you bring me some encased industrial, please?
I might not be over there as soon as I thought.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I've now made the mistake I have. I've had to backtrack a bit.
Fair enough. I can.
Christmas. It's the Christmas event. With all the parcels dropping from the sky that get in the bloody way.
Yeah.
Luckily, I know it can be turned off.
have I got?
Usually gets turned on in November.
Hmm.
No, Vicky, you're not an idiot. It's just the fact we play this game far too much.
I played far less than I should.
Oh, I mean, it's like today when I was doing stuff. I mean, I thought if I had the time that I could just devote more into this game, I would.
Yeah.
The builds I'd do would be stupid, but the problem is though, I get 2 days a week where I can actually sit and record. I mean, okay, today went a bit better until, well, I've got to try and save one video tonight that I've done after this. Somehow didn't save properly, but I'll have to put it through some software to try and save it.
Yeah. Oh no, we had 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, it's like I laughed. I had this conversation with someone at work, and they went, "If you got the chance to do this full time, would you?" And I went, "Yes." And they went, "Well, wouldn't you find yourself under pressure?" I went, "No, because I'd have more time to myself." You know, it's my work that gets in the way. Right, I'm gonna.
Does it matter which one the steel pipe goes in?
Well, as long as they're both empty,
Yeah, they're both empty.
doesn't. As long as they're both empty, it doesn't matter.
Well, they're both empty, but the machine's got wire in it. I'll take
As long as both containers are empty, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Ignore the machine. The machine will sort. You should know by yourself.
Yeah.
None of the inputs say this is what's going to have to come in this way.
Okay, so
I've got Vicky saying about having a slow brain for not feeling well, and I've got you on the other side of me.
I'm just having a slow day in general.
And the difference is?
Yeah, I'll
Can't
give you
answer that one, can
I'll
you?
give you that one. Okay. So,
what speed did they come out of that? 40.
with what I've got on me now, what can I actually hand? Circuit boards.
Oh,
Okay, so
9 times 40, 360. No. Yeah? 9 times 40, 360. Yeah. They're 270, so it's got to be Mark 4s. I'm trying to work out which size belt I needed.
yeah. I would give you my flow excuse, Chris, but I don't wish it on anyone. This thing has been a bloody nightmare.
Becky, it's sweeping around this country. It's the same thing that I was suffering from.
Yeah.
It literally is. It just knocks in and it sits in the system for 3-4 weeks. You know, I've got I've got colleagues and other friends that are down with it as well.
You're not. Are you fully over it now, or are you still?
No,
feeling the
God no.
effects?
I'm still feeling the effects.
Okay, so I need some.
I just feel like I've constantly got a cold at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I made the decision the other night on the. I'll show you later, of the motherboard I'm going to get. It's not ridiculously priced, but it's ridiculously capable.
Hmm.
And with what I've got planned. So just so everyone knows I can't even show you. It's over. Actually, have I got the box handy? Where's the box? I have got the box handy. So I purchased some new storage the other day. And the idea was to get another one. And at the moment, because of the amount of space I've managed to free up on hard drives because of that bad boy, I've decided I'm going to hold off on that. So everyone knows that the start of this year, the mission was upgrade the PC. That was the mission. My answer to that one is failed dismally. Well, it didn't dismally. We got the new graphics card, which was a great start. But we've got to do more. I have a plan, which I will be. The case side of it is kind of already kind of dealt. Well, it's not dealt with. I haven't even started that idea yet, but I'm going to have plenty of time to do it. So we're going to start using the next lot of income, which will be next month, to start buying the parts. That's it. Now from now on, that's all I'm concentrating on. Unless there's an emergency for something, it's the parts for the PC.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. It's because this is this machine here that I'm running on is rather old technology, and it is getting to the limit of what it will let me do. I mean, I've had a couple of issues with. Oh, I'm out of parts! Oh, I'm going to have to come back now. Oh, hang on a minute, I might be able to salvage enough from this bit. Hang on, I've got an idea. I might get enough just to complete this part. So I'm gonna buy the motherboard next month. Going DDR4, and the idea is I'm going to extend. So I've got to get the motherboard because that gives me the base. Means I can start planning what I'm doing around the case side of things. Graphics card's dealt with. Technically, I have a power supply that will at least cover that graphics card, which is usually the most powerful bit in it. So we should be okay there. Means the only thing I really need to get it running will be the new RAM and the new processor and cooler for it. Everything else I've technically already got.
But
so
my question to you would be, will your PSU actually be able to handle an upgraded processor?
I'm already running an i7 processor.
Right.
And I've got spare power.
What's your PSU wattage?
650.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So the PSU will get replaced, but that will be one of the things that'll get done probably after the fact, because I think I might even have a 750 watt in one of the other machines in the other room. But it's this, and then it's the graphics card that takes most of the power.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so if it can handle the graphics power without struggling, I'm not worried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it tells me the spare, and also because I'm not going to be attaching lots of surplus stuff to it, and a lot of the new motherboards are a lot more energy efficient than the older ones. So it's not as if I'm putting a 40 series card onto it, where I'm just reading all sorts of stuff about those. I'm glad I'm not going 40 series anytime soon. because they just look scary with their requirements.
Yeah, I've seen them and I'm not. I've got what I've got now and I'm happy with what I've got.
Well, you wouldn't. There's not. You wouldn't. There's not a force.
There's no benefit for me.
To be honest, I said it. As a gamer, I don't really see the benefit of a 40 series card.
No. Are you having to come back over?
Yeah, but I'm soon.
I was gonna say.
But not quite yet. I'm trying to get as much of this done so I know what to, because again it will free up bag space when I come back. You see.
Hmm. Yeah, but if you do have to come back over before,
I will let you know.
Yeah, if you let us know, because I only need like 500 in case industrial beams, anyways.
I might even already have that on me.
And I may need. Actually, I don't know if I need anything.
No, I've only got 195 on me.
Fair enough. I almost called Chris. I almost called Chris Double Chris.
No, you know he's called you Double.
Oh right.
Chris,
okay.
you Double, as in WT, as in one of the guys that used to do this game with us.
Oh right. Okay. No, my PC's alright.
Yeah, guess that.
I mean the power supply unit I'm running in this is I'm having to run 1,000 in this.
You're not having to, you just are.
It helps.
How does extra power help?
Well, obviously with the graphics card I've got.
Right, can run on a 750.
Plus. So, I'm running a ROG motherboard.
Right.
An AMD Ryzen 9. The
Right.
30 whatever it is. I've got double CPU cooler on it.
Right.
God knows how much.
So yes. The bit I'm saying is, I understand. That's what you've got, but a lot of it is excessive coverage. You know yourself. You don't realistically need a double cooler.
No, but I wanted to try and keep things cool at least.
Right. Yeah, I get that, but this is what I'm saying is, I'm trying to, especially now with the way the power price.
Well, yeah.
It's called. I'm not going to put a 1,000-watt power supply in when I don't need a 1,000-watt power supply.
No.
If you think about it, even if I add more equipment to it, it's just going to draw from the existing setup. Anything USB doesn't draw that much anyway.
No.
That's why the new hard drive has an external power supply. I could run it on the USB, but it has its own power supply because I want to make sure it runs at its best.
Yeah, because USB.
And anything like that where there's a kind of a line between just to kind of there's a crossover point, it has its own power supply anyway. So that's why if you think about it, I've got the Logitech steering wheel. The laugh is, it has its own power supply, but doesn't work unless you plug the USB in.
No, yeah, I know. It's the same with mine. It's.
What am I trying to? Have I still got to connect?
How many copper sheets do I need? 500 and. 506.
Mark 2s? No, Mark 3s.
But the one thing I will say is you will be glad of a DDR4 on memory, because I bet you do feel the throttle sometimes.
Yeah, I've got 24 gig of DDR3. No, I don't feel throttle at all.
Do you not?
No.
I would.
Because again,
oh no, because you
mate,
don't
8
play.
gig of RAM 8 gig of RAM will run 99.9% of games.
Yeah.
I've got 24 gig, so I've got excess there. And the only reason I've got 24 gig is that's what I needed to run the City Skylines.
Yeah, the ridiculous RAM hogger.
Well, it's because it loads everything into RAM. It doesn't load it into process. It loads it into RAM. Dumb setup.
Which is bizarre.
Right, we're gonna go. Because I mean, I don't. If you haven't seen it, all you need to do is get there's some add-ons you can get for that you can see what's loading.
Yes.
And when you watch those, it shows you how much RAM is being used, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even on an empty map, I need probably a good 20 gig of RAM to have all the official add-ons in.
Just the base game DLCs. Yeah. I've not played Cities Skylines in a long time. Really hard.
I think it's still sitting on.
I've got it installed. I've just not played it. I've been meaning to go back to it because I do like it. It's quite a chilled game.
Yeah, I love City Skylines. It's just the problem is though it's again another one of those ones that doesn't seem to do that well at the moment. I think it all depends. Right, hang on, I've got that, that's hooked up, that's hooked up, that's hooked up.
Well, if you have a certain YouTuber who's just now constantly City Skylines all the time. And seems to get... Yeah, but he gets a lot of endorsement from them themselves.
Which one are you talking of?
You heard of Biffa?
Yeah, but that's what he does.
Hmm.
You know, he's found his niche and he's sticking to it. I don't blame him. I mean, if you have that much success with one game, you would stick to it.
Yeah.
And as you said, he's got endorsement from. He's getting the support of.
I don't know if he's some.
I
don't know if he's some sort of ambassador for them or something.
I mean, I've done some early stuff for them before as well.
Yeah.
But the problem, I mean, it's. I mean, I'm nowhere near on the scale of his channel, and yes, but he's really good with it. He's found a way of doing it that just works. So good on him. Go for it. But that's what all of us aim for, is that sort of, you know, if we can find that niche.
And that's what, but that is one of the hardest things I would find to do. If I'd found that certain niche with a channel, it would be like, how the hell am I not gonna get burnt out just doing content on one game?
Yes.
All the time.
But that's why there's also variety gamers like ourselves who like to play different games, which is what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Because
someone doesn't like me finishing sentences.
Because I think you would be the same. I think if you were just sticking to one game, like imagine, like let's use Captain of Industry for example, because obviously that's another big game that that's a big game that you covered. You've done a lot on. I think there would come a point if you were just doing Captain of Industry all the time. I think you would hit that. I think you would hit burnout.
Sorry, I was just putting up a sign saying echo. That's what I just said! Sorry, I'm in silly mode. Don't go quiet!
I'm not going quiet. I'm just laughing because I've only just seen the sign.
Well, that's what I just said, is people like us who are variety gamers couldn't do that.
Yeah, but like I said, I just use your Captain of Industry, you and Captain of Industry as an example, because that was one that you covered quite a lot of.
Still do.
Oh, actually, it's not going to be. Xbox.
Yes, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky, for that well said point.
I've already know this. I don't need reminding. I don't know if it's going to be any good to you or whatever. Championship Manager is coming to the Xbox Game Pass. I know you don't have an Xbox. I know you don't do console.
No, okay,
but
okay.
It's coming to the PC.
Okay. Right. Championship Manager or Football Manager?
Football.
Right. Do not get the two mixed up.
No, it was Football Manager.
Right.
But it's coming to the Game Pass.
You never get the two of them mixed up.
No, Championship Manager was something.
Because Championship Manager was... Right, Football Manager used to be Championship Manager until they parted ways. And and Championship Manager then came out as another game and was awful. I haven't got this year's Football Manager yet.
No, but
but
it's coming to the Xbox Game Pass. Because I have
I don't have consoles.
No, you can get Xbox Game Pass on PC.
Yeah, but why would I want to do that? Why would I want to get console versions of games?
Well, yeah, that's true. But no, it was just something.
No.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm honest if that thing is. It's just that, I mean, you know, if I am a PC gamer. You know, I want games that are designed for PC, not ports. Because the problem is, it's like when you port a game from PC to console. There's going to be some sacrifice made.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And even though all the consoles are just so powerful nowadays, it's still a goddamn console.
Regardless of whether an Xbox Series X or a PS5 is that powerful, which I've only got Series X, I haven't got the PS5 as of yet. But I can't get hold of one for love nor money, so...
I'd rather have the money. It's like me and Apple.
Yeah, don't get me started.
I've always said, it's, you know, I am not everyone knows I'm not a fan. Everyone always said, oh, but if you got an iPhone, you would love it. Yeah, I'd love it. Because the money I would make off it.
See, I've always wanted a Mac.
What is it about now? I'm curious, but I can't remember hearing the name. Eh? If you're talking about Championship Manager and Football Manager, they're the same thing. They're both football management games. One was really... They used to be the same company. Football Manager is the best one. Championship Manager, there's a lot of them. There's Online Soccer Manager. There's all sorts of them. They're just all... They all fade when it comes to Football Manager. Right.
I mean, like I said, I'm Samsung through and through. Always have been when it comes to a mobile.
That's done. Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Sorry, that was impressive.
What?
Somebody just made an F1 car flip. Not entirely flip, but...
I don't really want to know what's going on in the F1.
No, somebody just wheelied. That looked pretty scary.
I don't want to know!
I'm not going to tell you anymore, I'm just saying.
I'm sure I just said I don't want to know anything about the F1, and you went, oh, it really made it wheelie. That's just let me know more. I'm going to watch it later.
I will watch it later on.
Oh, mate, you got hard work at times.
I know I'm
Between
hard
you
work.
and Vicky, I'm going to get into grey out. You know that.
Right. So that's steel
I'm going to end up
beams.
grey with ulcers because of you two.
I'm already grey. Been going grey since 21. Right. I'm gonna get some wire. I'm gonna stick the wire in there so we can start making some. Yeah, them things.
I'm gonna have a cigarette and then I'm coming over to get the parts I need. You see, Vicky's telling you not to gang up on me.
Yeah.
It's like do you remember the other night when you actually respected when I said I didn't want to over at the football and I told you I'd seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at that, but this time I am deliberately staying away from stuff. Because it's one of those things, if I put the Formula 1 on, you're not going to get any sense out of me. At all.
You ever get
Right, going to take a 2-minute break. Because I didn't get a break before. No sense in you in the first place.
Can't argue with that.
Right, I'm going to grab a quick cigarette because I didn't get a break at the start because someone was late.
Alright.
That's alright, mate. I'll let you off.
I'll blame the dog.
The dog had...
Dog decided to dawdle tonight and he doesn't usually. It's like...
I'm going to introduce a new feature next time we stream, mate. I'm going to put it so that when I talk, you can't.
Okay, I'll shut up.
No, I like it. I like it because I like banter. It's great fun. it's fun. Right, I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll be right back. Do you want me to leave it so you can entertain Vicky, or would you like me to put it on the break screen? Oh, he's gone in a sulk.
I'm here. No, if you want to just put it on your back, you be right back screen, then that's fine.
No, I'm going to leave it. Chris will entertain you. Chris is going to entertain you, and if he fails to entertain you, I want to know.
Great. Even though you're not gonna get much, are you? Because it's like, oh, never mind. Just go.
You don't have to. You can entertain them with vocals, not just visuals. I'll be back shortly.
Okay. How are you, anyways, Vicky? You good? What was I doing? I've got confused now. That doesn't take much. And I've got to remember there's a delay on anything I read. What frames are in there? Second boards are in there. Vicky's gone quiet now, but Vicky might be in the middle of typing. Fever's gone and voice is returning, so get Nestle. Well, that's good. At least you're getting your voice back. Quite funny because I turn around, shouldn't really, but when my other half loses the voice, it's like, get a peace and quiet. I know that sounds completely wrong, but I shouldn't say that, but she doesn't shut up at times. She's always yakking. I would say the only quiet time is when she's asleep. Okay, so I need cable and screws now. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're used to being busy, and then you've had to take time out to either recover health-wise, or you've just taken time out for you personally, then you always find you like the down. It's the same with me. I find the downtime is just incredibly hard to try and keep to rest or anything like that, because it's like you're so used to being busy, and it gets boring. It really does. It does get boring. And yeah, I don't like to be bored. Sorry, I don't like to be bored.
I am.
I don't like to be unbusy. Well, you'll know yourself on that one, won't you? Really, if you if you get a bit of downtime to yourself, then it's like you're so used to being busy.
Downtime.
Yeah.
Can you explain this concept?
Downtime.
What the hell is downtime? When have you known me to have downtime?
Well, exactly.
I've got a project I started months ago, sitting waiting to be completed when I get some downtime.
Yeah. Is that YouTube just having an absolute hiss fit tonight, or what?
Well, your girlfriend unplugging you for saying that the only time you get peace and quiet is when she's asleep.
I can say that because she's not here and we don't live together.
Yeah, how do you know she's not one of the other viewers?
She doesn't know I watch you. She doesn't know I take part.
That'd be funny as.
Yeah, my phone starts ringing and it's like, oops. Great. That's me in the doghouse.
Right, that's. Right, what do you need?
500 encased industrial beams, please. 500 of them. This has probably been one of the longest times I've taken out in recent times. Yeah. I found your object scanner, Leon.
Hmm?
I found your object scanner.
It's in a box.
It was in the cable bin.
Okay. Don't know how it ended up there.
I'll put it back in your box.
Oh, that's too many. You don't need that many.
I'll put that in there and put that away for now. That away. And then take that out. Take that.
Right, so I've got 500 few plus the ones I need. Actually, I'm going to need more because of using them now.
Them in there.
What else do I need?
Salt. I mean, it might be
I need to go. Where's my truck parked? Oh, my truck's parked all the way up there.
You got your. I was gonna say you got your buggy. Your buggy's up the top of your thing.
Yeah, I know, but I just have to go and get.
Yeah, I know. So what am I actually missing to be able to do?
Well, that building's starting to get huge.
Oh, cable. Okay. So if I actually drop. Drop some of them off. And grab some cable.
There's an echo. You said I'm going to grab some cable 3 times in the last 20 seconds.
I know, I'm trying to think what I'm... Right, so I've got some cable now, okay.
4 times.
Can I... Okay, I can start making 22, I can make 22 computers so far.
Somebody parked their buggy in the middle of nowhere.
Alright.
That's right, you got a dent in it now.
I see the headlamp.
Where are you?
By the crafting bench.
Well,
I was by the... Wait, it just passed me now, but there we go.
I know it did. I've not got. Do you not want the rest of them?
I'll grab them now. I haven't got space in inventory. My inventory's that chocked. Oh, come on.
Right, I need to get some supplies while I'm here.